So hopefully this, I don't know what she dislikes until she goes in. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but these new aspirations and notifications really frustrate me. I don't want to be told what to do, just let me play the game, do you know what I mean? So I think the first thing we need to do is get her to go in the house and see if that changes her mood about the decoration being off. Let's see, there we go, so she likes how it's decorated in the house, which is great. Okay, so first thing we need to do is get her to go to the chicken coop. We need to purchase some chickens, so I think I'm not going to go for any chicks. We're going to see if we can get our own. So I think I'm going to go for one white hen and maybe a black rooster, and then let's also go for a brown hen. So we've now got 3 out of 8 of our coop capacity. I think for the time being I might leave it as just my chickens and then maybe go back for the cow afterwards. So I feel like we need to scatter some feed. Okay, so we need to lock this for everyone but her so that these chickens then don't get out. And let's name them all. So a white chicken. Now I'm terrible at names, so let's just go for Gloria. Potentially the worst name for a chicken, but it's fine. We're going to, there we go, name the black rooster. I feel like we'll call him Dick because I just feel like he's going to be a bit of a dick. And then we need to rename. So we've got Gloria, Dick, and let's go for Flora. I was going to go Floofy because chickens are fluffy, but realistically that's a silly name compared to the others. So we've got Flora, Dick, and Gloria, which I think you can change their name, maybe. Yeah, you can change their name easily, so if anyone's got any better suggestions, please leave them down below. She's now sat here playing on her tablet. What's she doing? Browsing the web. Okay, I hate to break up this party, but we need to open all of these seeds. And then we need her to plant. Let's see, what have we got? Bluebell, carrot, dragon fruit. Dragon fruit could be fun. Grape, mushroom, onion, plantain, snapdragon, strawberry, and tomato. So let's go with dragon fruit first, and then I think let's go for some snapdragon. Let's just see how much space it takes up. Okay, that only takes up 1 spot, that's fine, because I know trees, you can only obviously plant 1 tree per one, but I've never seen a dragon fruit tree. So she's acquired the gardening skill. I actually quite like when they enjoy gardening. Let's just plant a couple more. Okay, so we've only got 2 dragon fruit, but that's okay. And then here we'll do a couple more snapdragons. And then I think over here we shall do some strawberries. And then perhaps here we will do plantain, I think. How is she doing in terms of her needs? Let me see. So she's doing okay for the time being, although we do need to try and get her a job. That being said, I think I'm going to have my first day just seeing how she gets on with everything I'm asking of her with the chickens and the gardening. I don't think we're going to end up having her having a job, which is potentially a little bit boring, but that's okay. Okay, now everything is done. What's up? Something about the wallpaper or the floors seems off. Okay, I mean, maybe she's not going to end up liking gardening too much. She's already craving going to the TV, which, fine. So we need to auto lights, all lights, and then that way I also find it easier to be able to see where it is that she is in the house. I just want to kind of let her roam around the house a little bit and see what she does and doesn't like. So she clearly enjoys a fire let's change the bathroom flooring then. Let's go for some sort of tiles. So just as a reminder, we went for these shale tiles. So perhaps we go for this one and see if that makes it any better for her. I can't work out if it's the bathroom that she dislikes the flooring in, or to be fair, it could be the walls, or if it's in this main area. So once she's had her shower, I mean, that is going down quite quickly, so I don't think it is. Perhaps it's... Okay, so now she's back in here, and that's now gone. I'm gonna guess that it's something to do with this wallpaper. So as much as we're enjoying this green, I'm actually gonna change it because I want my sim to be as happy as possible. So let's see if that makes her any happier. Let's just get her to go here, and let's see, is that gonna bring this whole aesthetic thing back? No, so now she's happy. So let's just go back in here. Okay, she likes it in there too. So I don't know what it actually was, but now she seems to keep going to this computer. But I'm actually going to get her to do a painting and see if this is another hobby that she could potentially enjoy and we could benefit from. Because I do know that when your skills get a bit higher with the gardening and painting, you can make so much money. We'll just have to see if that's something that she also enjoys. I mean, is that a cat and a mouse holding hands? Or a cat and a rat? Oh, here we go. Really, yes, so she is enjoying that painting, which is good. So it cost us... Okay, so it's not good. But that's okay, we can sell that. And that's technically only cost us $4. I'm somewhat tempted to move this onto this wall just to project our music a little bit more. For the time being, she's enjoying chatting. Let's just go and check on these chickens and make sure that they're okay. Feed Dick. Brilliant. Let's pet the Dick. Although it's 20 to 8, so how is she looking? She needs some energy and some social, which, I mean, the social, as I've already said, we're going to sort that tomorrow. So what's she saying at the moment? She's feeling fulfilled. She had a relaxing swim and she's really enjoying feathers with the chicken. We will wash our hands shortly, but first we're going to scatter the feed nearby because it looks to me like the other two chickens are already asleep, which it does look like she's now waking them up. However, we now need to wash our hands, and I think we're going to make let's go for some vegetable dumplings, and then I think potentially once we've done that we can then actually go to bed. I think a relatively boring first day for her, but isn't everyone's first day in a new house relatively boring because you're finding your surroundings? I can't decide if she enjoys cooking or if it's something that she simply puts up with, so I'm going to just watch how she finds the cooking for the time being. I'm just going to speed it up slightly because it looks like it's going to take her a little while to make these. There we go, in the oven. Is she going to go and sit down? Sit here. There we go. Oh, that was strange. Grab a serving, I suppose. I didn't realise there was multiple options. It's a normal serving, or normal quality of serving. So I'm going to just drag that in the fridge so that it doesn't spoil overnight. And because we've got this open plan living room, she's still getting the benefits of that fireplace being on, which I didn't actually consider, but that's great. Get changed into her pyjamas and she can then go to sleep. So we'll leave her to sleep. It is a little frustrating that you can't feed the ducks and stuff like that in this. I do wish that they would change that. There we go, 20 to 8 in the morning. Lovely. So we could do with her nipping to the toilet is just the best play on words ever. Okay, so she's not liking something in here again. Something about the wallpaper or floors, and it's in this bathroom again. So it's got to be these walls. Oh, nothing social. She went on a web chat actually, but sure. Let's get back into build mode and change the tile that we've got in here, because evidently she's not enjoying it for whatever reason. I'm gonna just keep it nice and simple and just keep it a relatively grey bathroom. Now, hun, you need to get changed into our daily summer outfit, I think. And she's gained 12 followers from that first outfit, which is good. I don't know what the other aesthetic is that she could dislike, but there is something in this bathroom that she's really not enjoying. All of the chickens are out, so let's collect the eggs and see if we've got any eggs to collect. I mean, I can't see any, but that doesn't mean that there isn't any, I suppose. We can give Gloria a little pet, and we'll do the same to Flora. We'll play with Flora because we obviously fussed Dick yesterday, and then we're going to scatter the feed nearby to keep them happy also. I mean, it's a little excessive going into a chicken coop while you're in heels, but okay. So we've got one egg, which is great. And let's pet that chicken because I don't think that happened before. Oh, okay. The chicken pecked at her. That's not good. Okay, so she's a little madam. She got scared. I understand that. I fully understand that. So the brown chicken is not a friend. That's it. Grab something to eat. And then once she's eaten, I mean, let's have a sit down while she eats at least. And then, oh, we're actually getting some growth from our plants, which is great. How are they looking? Normal quality. They don't need any water. They're all looking pretty good, although I did forget that we had these too. So maybe we'll plant some tomatoes in these. And then I think we'll come back in here and see how we get on with socialising with Gloria, the white chicken. So far the brown chicken is not very friendly. The black chicken is somewhat friendly, and the white chicken we're a little uncertain of. So we're just gonna see how long's this scared feeling gonna feel. 2 hours. That's pretty fair. I also feel like having pet chickens could be quite nice because I'm pretty certain any interaction that she has with them, it actually, oh, let's see. Oh, see, this is a friendly chicken too. Maybe we try with this one. Let's feed just this chicken and see if that builds it at all. Or is this chicken just not a very nice chicken? Let's maybe have a little talk with her and see if we can soften her at all. Nope, she does not like me at all. Her social bar is the lowest at the moment, so who's she going to talk to? I think she's going over this way, perhaps, to speak to Brent Hecking. You can definitely work out whilst you're discussing with this guy. Who's this lady? Nancy Landgrab. Okay. Let's have a friendly introduction to both of them. We want to make a good impression. I do find it quite funny when a sim is working out on a treadmill and they fall off. She hasn't done that yet, but there's definitely still time. What can we do? Let's discuss interests. And who's this guy? Thomas Watson. I've encountered this guy in other saves previously, and he is not a nice male from what I recall. So we're still chatting with Nancy. Encourage her to work out, girl. If I'm on the treadmill, you should be on the treadmill. Okay. Oh, there we go. She fell off. Just as we reach level 2, of course. Let's introduce ourselves to him. Is this the man that was just on here? Oh, it isn't. Okay, we'll be friendly to him too. Let's get ourselves a nice wide circle of associates and friends. She's chatting with Don. I don't know, is this Don? This is Don. Okay, so let's have a friendly introduction to him. She's not enjoying working out. It's not boosting her fun meter. So that's something I should probably keep an eye on just in case. Because obviously if she doesn't enjoy exercise, I'm not going to force her to exercise. But I do think it could be a good trait to build on. Okay, so she's finished on the treadmill. Why would she want to? That's an adult, and she's a young adult. Let's compliment him. Let's get a little bit flirty with people and see who's single and who isn't, because I'm somewhat still tempted to do this 100 baby challenge. So, you know, if we can introduce her to quite a few people, why not? We'll be nice to this guy. Discuss interests with him. As if she's got this tablet with her. Let's just introduce ourselves to people. Okay, so realistically, flirtation. Ask a risque question. She's kind of fingers in all of the pies at the moment. We're just kind of pimping her out, but at the same time just interacting with people. Now they're saying someone smells, which I'm assuming is this guy here, not her, or they've just had a negative interaction. Oh, she's just had an awkward encounter, but I don't know what that was. So maybe we flirt with him, unless this is his partner, Belagoth. Akira Kibo. No, this guy is not my cup of tea by the looks of it. But her social meter is now pretty high. Well, it's full. So where is she going now? So now she's on the punch bag. However, she does need the toilet, which I'm assuming is upstairs. Oh, no it's not. Do we not have a toilet here? What a silly kind of gym. Unless it's downstairs, which it is. Okay, I take back the fact that it was a silly gym. Let's use that toilet. It's only just occurred to me as well that I've been playing up until this point with the walls up rather than with the walls cut away, so apologies if that's been annoying you. So I'm going to have her go to the toilet, and just for good measure while she's here she can have a brisk shower. And then I think let's have a look at her relationships with people. How are we getting on? So she's introduced herself to 9 people. They've all gone well apart from this guy. So now that she's had her shower and got changed into whatever that is, I don't think so. Like, girl, what outfit is this? We're gonna just go to... Oh, she's just in a towel. Brilliant. So her needs now, it's saying she still needs the toilet. Did we not go to the toilet? Okay, so she's just tried to flirt with him and that didn't go very well. That's an actual child. So perhaps we go over to Gavin Richards and let's try and cheer ourselves up a little bit. Although it's now 7:30 in the evening, so we should really go home. Her social meter is high, her fun is also high, and we seem to just be upsetting everybody for whatever reason. We've got quite a few people that are getting negative responses. Okay, so she is now home, and she's already going to get herself something to eat, which, very good, definitely need to be having something to eat when you've had the best part of 8 hours at the gym. So, fingers crossed. I just want to make sure that that's locked, because I'm also aware that burglars are now a thing in Sims 4, which I'm so glad about because I just think it elevates the game a little bit more. I don't know why she feels the need to stand up. There are plenty of seats for you on. Like, there we go. And I just need to check that these chickens are okay, which this little moody one, I'm actually going to rename her because Flora is too lovely and she's just not, so instead we're going to rename her Moody because she is moody and she is snappy. Just wanted to make sure that nothing needs water, which it doesn't. So now, I mean, she's playing some form of Sims herself. Let's just get her to check her social media. She seems like she's actually in a pretty good mood. She could probably use the toilet soon. So let's just queue up her going into the toilet once she's done that, and then I think it could be good for her to go to sleep. There we go, so she's finished with that. I mean, what on earth are those trainers? They are horrendous. And then I think when she's been to the toilet, we can get her to brush her teeth just to boost her hygiene. And then maybe actually, because her energy isn't ridiculously low, let's do a medium painting. I mean, she's feeling confident, so hopefully that confidence will turn into inspiration. Now, are we going to get the same painting as what she did previously? I really don't know. I'm hoping that at some point we can get her painting skill high enough that we're creating good quality paintings. And I think it could be nice to potentially have one here on display as soon as people come in. But for the time being, she is just making the exact same painting that she did last time. So I'm going to just fast forward this through, but we'll see if the quality of it is any better when it's completed, because the first one's quality was poor. Okay, so she's just leveled up to painting level 2, which is great. Let's just fast forward to right, so now that's done. Okay, so it's still poor, but it's worth $87, which is more than the last one, because obviously it costs us $75 for the canvas, so we've actually made $12 profit, which I think is pretty good. Now it's 1:45, so now we can get her to go to sleep. it's still somewhat niggling me that she doesn't have a job. Let's just open these needs. I'm not sure if she's enjoying this or not. For some reason it's boosting her social. But that could just be delayed from the chickens. Okay, so now we're level 2, so what can we make now? Eggs and toast, BLT, chips and salsa, and fish tacos. She also learned a cool new combo add trick move, whatever that means. Again, sit down while you eat. I don't know anybody that stands in the kitchen cooking for you to then just stand at your countertop eating it. I mean, she definitely looks pretty happy. Then once we've done that, I think we will use the toilet. And then I'm thinking these might, oh, they don't need water. I mean, the quality of them is pretty normal, which is good, I guess. Oh my gosh, we've actually got our first harvest. So we need to sell all of them and make $90, which is brilliant. $90 from strawberries. I'd love to know how many strawberries she's getting, because that's a lot of money for some strawberries. What are we doing now? Okay, so now she's going to start doing a painting of her own accord rather than going onto her computer, which, great, brilliant. But you can almost guarantee it's going to be the exact same one again. Let's have a look. Let's just fast forward through and see. Yeah, it's the exact same. Oh, okay, what have we got here? You want to come motion game mats? Okay, sure, let's go. This is why we went to the gym yesterday, so that we could hopefully get a couple more connections with Sims and get invited to some social events. So we need to play games on the motion gaming map. Now, where is that? Let's have a look. Motion gaming map, let's explore space. Is it this? I think it could be this. So play games. Let's play some Blake Block. Not that she needs to top up her fun. This is the first time I've actually been to GeekCon, so this is quite fun, to be honest. She's just playing Blake Block, and now we're running. Oh, back to Blake Block. Okay, there we go. Play games on the motion gaming map. Done that. Head to the computers to test your programming skills. I don't have any programming skills, so this is going to be fun. Chat with Cecilia. Where has she even gone? Oh, she's all the way over here. Okay. So now we could do with... We can listen to the space... Oh, participate in the hackathon is what we need to do. So hopefully she stops talking to Cecilia soon. There we go. She's focused from being among geeks, and she enjoyed her breakfast, so she's happy from that as well. Cool, we've already got to programming level 2 already, which is great. We got 12%. I don't know what that means, but okay. Let's see. I don't want her to be playing Blake Block. Maybe we explore space and do that instead, because I've seen these that you can buy for your own sim, but I just don't know. Off she goes. What do we do? An asteroid is rocketing towards the planet. What is Rain going to do? So she can either try and blast it or block it with the ship. I'm going to blast it. Oh, amazing. It's all happening. So we didn't win the hackathon, but she's got a piece of stone fragment or something. Common space rock. Very cool. Let's just do a little bit of socialising, I think. Who have we got? Let's try and find people that we've not spoken to before. Take a selfie with a cosplayer. That's cool. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Okay, so the festival finishes really soon. Oh, I got denied for the selfie. That's really sad. Okay, so let's be friendly to this guy. Oh, no, he's off. See ya. However, where is she going now? I mean, the event's about to finish, so I feel like let's not do that. Let's... Why can she not go home? I've got to wait for the event to finish, I think. Okay, now that the event is finished, can I now take a selfie with this woman? Are we about to get a selfie? Oh my gosh, we're about to get a selfie. Hallelujah. I think, oh, maybe not. I think she said no again. Do you know what? That's fine. Let's just go home before we get any more embarrassment. Okay, so now that we are back, she's still a bit embarrassed because she was denied a selfie from the cosplayer, which I fully get that with you, girl. Now I feel like what we need to do first is we need to get our common space rock out on display somewhere. And it will go on there. How cute. Which I'm hoping she can then like go and admire or something. Oh no, she can't. She can just put it in her inventory. That is worth $95, which is pretty insane. She's going to warm herself, so she's clearly quite cold, or she just wants to get a bit cozy. We need to clean this coop as well because the status says it's slightly dirty. So let's call all of the chickens out. And then we need to clean the coop. And then we're going to scatter some feed nearby. And just see how we get on, I think. Now I think this chicken's going to be coming out. I don't know where she's gone. Here she comes. I wish this gate would close like automatically. It gives me so much anxiety. Okay, so why can she not go there? Why can she not walk there? Is this in the way? She's definitely got enough space. She's got in there, okay, so I don't get how she can't get out of there. Maybe we'll try here. And then there. No, so for whatever reason, lock for everyone but her. So go here. What is going on? Maybe if we delete that, is it something to do with this gate glitching? Evidently so. Because now she can go in there, so for whatever reason we've had to delete that gate even though she could use it initially. Okay, and then we need to trade for... Oh my god, are you joking? Oh, I had no idea that you can trade your chickens for like money, treats, ingredients and produce, or the meat. That's not what I want, although if Miss Moody continues then I'll be doing that to her. As if you can get animal clothing, that's hilarious. Here we go, let's play with him. Maybe we light this outdoor fire too so she can enjoy that. Why is this not working? There we go, and then what can we do? Change the colour of it, that's cool. Dark pink. Maybe. Just because why not, you know? Oh, it's so magical. Okay, so then let's go back here. Have they now all gone to bed? I think they're all going to bed now, which is fine. See, I'm tempted, do we now? Oh, we've got a rabbit. Let's try and gift it a carrot, because I feel like all rabbits enjoy carrots, surely. Come on, hurry up before this rabbit disappears. Okay, so she really enjoyed the bluebell. Oh, she's offering me a gift. Oh, how adorable. She's given me a fishy protein treat. Oh, what an absolute angel. Let's name her Fluffy. I don't think so. I think we're gonna go for... Maybe rather than Fluffy, we'll call her Floofy. this twice before. So let's just speed this up so she can get it done. Oh, okay, so at least the quality of it is getting better. So as you can see, this one's actually worth $134, which is incredible. I'm just very wary while she's asleep that we could potentially end up with a burglar. I know it obviously alerts you when you've got a burglar. So now she's awake, let's have her go to the toilet. No, stop warming yourself. She could go to the toilet and then clean that up. Oh wait, create animal treats. Here we go. Let's make 4 of those. And then we've got treats to try and win over this moody chicken that we've got. Now this, you can just drag their empty plates into the bin and you get money back for it, which is always good too. So she can make those treats, and then I think once she's sorted out the animals and potentially her crops actually, I think then it could be time for her breakfast. Let's just fast forward this. Okay, so she's now made those treats and she's actually just feeding herself, which fair. So once she's eaten, oh wow, so for all of these we can get $160, so let's sell all of those. And then my strawberries are going to get us another $90. And this is what I mean, I don't see there being a point in getting your sim a job when you can just build on their skills and hobbies, and you can make so much more money and you get a lot more gameplay out of it, because obviously when you send them off to work they disappear and it just speeds through until they get home. So then once we've harvested everything, we're going to, it's slightly dirty but that's fine, let's collect these eggs. And then this little moody one, we're going to give her a friendly treat. But this rooster, Mr. Dick, we're going to also give him a friendly treat and just see if it makes them any better. We've got 3 eggs today, one of which is hatchable, which is amazing. So let's see what's different about these eggs. We've got a blue egg. I don't know what's different about it, but we've got a blue egg. So we need to incubate this one in the coop, which obviously our little white chicken is currently sitting on. She doesn't like the aesthetics of it around here for whatever reason, which, tough. Right, let's pause this. What's this say? So it will increase the relationship. Hallelujah, this is what we wanted. Little Miss Moody. So let's try and pet her again. And then we also need to scatter some feed. How is this gonna go? Let's see. Oh, see, now she's lovely and nice and friendly. So let's play with her and see if that helps. To be honest, her surroundings could be because this is slightly dirty already. So let me, I feel like let's clean the coop again. We've got some fertilizer, which is good. I forgot that you can get fertilizer from these. What do we want to fertilize? Oh, okay, so now everything needs watering, which is good timing. Let's just bring up her needs again. Okay, so we're now at gardening level 2, so we can research individual plants and we can water plants in a nearby area. So as you can see, they've all been watered that needed watering, which is great. So she's pretty happy. Let's sell that painting. And then I think we're going to get her to also, not travel. Let's add to Simstagram story. And then she can do let's go for a large classic painting, because I feel like we've only done mediums so far. So we've now got 24 followers, which is great. Not that that's a lot, because I do remember in one of my other sim saves, my sim had social media as let's check in on him. And I mean, she's currently inspired, but I feel like we need to know a little bit more about him. Hobbies. So ask about his hobbies and skills. And then, so he likes fitness and video games, which is good. Talk about dreams. I mean, he's talking about family. Ask if single. That's the first time I've seen that pop up. So let's ask the question and see if he is single. If not, we know to keep this guy as a friend and not pursue anything further, because we are not that kind of gal. There we go, so he is single. So we've kind of got the go-ahead to flirt with him and potentially have him as a partner. But I do want to know a little bit more about him. Ask about romantic interests. We should probably check if he is into females, women, other Sims, hook up with. Oh, that's interesting. See, self-assured, romance, flirtation. Let's just flirt with him. I mean, if it goes south, we can just kick him out. I mean, so far it's going relatively well. So let's be funny. Jokes. Tell a joke about family heritage. I bet he's about to go on her PC, so maybe we resume that. Whoa, she's telling him a story. So she's painting, but they're also having a conversation, which is good. However, when she finally finishes this painting, we do need to get her to go to the toilet. So let's fast forward through this. And then after this, she can use the toilet. And then, do you know what? Let's ask him to be woo-woo partners. We're going to just be a little bit ballsy. They've become woo-woo partners. Exciting. So, oh my gosh, there's so much in this. So we can try for a baby in the hot tub or in the animal shed. Like, are you okay? Confess attraction, that's a little bit more normal, I think. She is getting quite hungry. Her painting skill is, oh, I don't know what happened there, but something's just gone south. Let's be friendly and interests. Ask about his taste in music. So he likes electronica and pop. So let's see if she also does. Change station to pop, pop, pop. Let's have some pop music on and see if that makes him feel a little bit better. Okay, so he's now leaving, which is fine because it is getting a little bit late. Another good painting, so sell that to the collector. So she's actually pretty hungry, which these are normal, so she could just grab a serving of her tacos that she made earlier. I like that she's going towards hobbies that are making her money rather than just the chilled out ones. I mean, she seems to be enjoying her food, so that's pretty good. So that can now go in the fridge. Let's just collect the eggs and scatter some food nearby. I'm still umming and ahhing about whether or not to get a cow. I mean, I feel like I should because we've got the shed and all of that, but is it not just going to need a bit too much work? So we've got 2 normal eggs from this, which is good. And obviously the coop is slightly dirty because I don't think it's ever clean. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's just get a cow. I say that, we could get a llama, but I think here she is. I'm gonna name her. I mean, she's called Gertrude. She is now called Daisy because we like to be generic. However, I'm gonna just do a couple of little changes. Oh, let's just move these out of there because I just feel like it's better to have them there. And then that way we can move this over here and just give the cow a little bit more room. Let's see if she's going to be a friendly cow. Oh, we can milk her as well. Socialise, pet her. Now I'm hoping we have got a friendly cow because cows are a little bit harder to deal with. Oh, so can I give her... I can give her a friendly treat too, although actually let's give her the fishy protein one so we get more of a harvest, because with us only having one cow, we're obviously going to get less milk than the amount of eggs we're going to get from chickens. Let's milk her. Granted, it is 20 to 11 and she's desperately trying to go to bed, but sorry, we just need to milk this cow first. Granted, she's getting more milk on the floor than anywhere else. So, how much milk have we just got? 7 bottles of milk. That's incredible. We could probably do with sending her to bed. All the chickens are in bed, which is good. So then I feel like we can then send the Sim to bed as well. Okay, so should she embrace that she likes alternative music? Absolutely. And then she can go and cuddle up in bed. We need to send her to the toilet. And then we can get her to get some leftovers. Oh, we've got some weeds that need doing as well, so let's weed everything. And I'm actually not going to sell all of them today, so we're going to harvest everything nearby. I don't know if that's going to do my strawberries too. We're going to just leave it at that and see. Oh, okay, so have Rain use hatch egg to see the hatching process. This is so exciting. We've got an egg that's hatching. Hatch eggs. So she's just harvesting everything. Now, the reason that I'm doing this is so we've got enough plants to then fill the gaps in these planters. And then anything else we can either use or sell. Oh, she's dirty already. She needs a bath. She's unhappy and she is dirty, so let's give her a clean. The little chick. How cute. So we've now got 1 chick, 2 hens and 1 rooster. Now obviously I will come back to this. Collect the eggs from here. We're also going to clean the chickens out just to keep on top of it, and then scatter some food nearby. And then once that's done, we're going to plant strawberry in this one. These are the dragon fruit plants, so we're going to plant, well, I would plant some more of those, but we don't actually have any. So here we can then plant another snapdragon to fill that planter out. We've got another hatchable egg. I don't know how we're getting different colours of things. It's all happening. We've got a phone call happening. We've got an orange egg. We've got a blue egg. And we have another hatchable one, which we're obviously going to incubate. Oh, and we've missed the phone call. Damn. I mean, I could call him back, but can you not see I'm busy with my chickens and my cow right now? Now, is this a she's busy in the garden at the moment anyway. There we go. Now everything seems to be alright. We just need to water everything. Now, we are not wooing in Daisy's house, thank you. Change relationship, no. So what's she saying? Right, so they're just being friendly at the moment. I feel like we need to get them both into a little bit of a flirty mood, maybe. Yes, you can woo-woo in the hot tub, that I can deal with. Oh, they're getting flirty. They're just having a chat for the time being. I mean, her needs are pretty okay. Oh, they're on the move. Right, to the hot tub you go. Oh, how cute. Oh, okay, straight into it. That's not very safe, is it? So she's about to woo-woo for the first time. Woo! Oh, I hope they've got oxygen masks. Oh, back under. Let's just give them a little privacy. They just became good friends.